How are you guys doing today, YouTube? Today I have a nice quick review of the Autel MK808 scanner. So what we'll be doing is going through the box, showing you what's included, and then we'll be using it on the car that has an OBD2 port. And I will show you some of the pros, not really many cons, and some of the features. And as a bonus, we'll fix a little piece of that. Okay, so first things first, it comes with a plastic case to bring it to your job site. Once you open up the case, you can see you have your OBD2 cable, your charger and brick, your code reader itself, and some user manuals. Now, as a side note, the code reader does not draw power from the vehicle, so you will need to have a charger set up, and it does have to be charged to be able to use. So, digging right into the code reader. Sorry, one-handed. This is a Android-based tablet with the code reader. Oh, hey, look, it's me. As you can see, I'm filming with an iPhone. I'm not an Android guy. Go ahead and unlock the thing, and you have your diagnostic systems right here. All of these right here. You see the little download arrow. For 1 year after your purchase, you get free updates. And these are some of the vehicles that this code reader will work for extra stuff, more than just reading engine lights. You can see this is like Japanese right here. There's Chinese cars like Great Wall. Me personally, number one right there, Porsche. So that's what I use most of the time. Now, of course, nothing's connected, so it's not going to read anything. But yeah, so we'll connect this to the car and we'll show you. But I want to show you, I want to show you some other cool things with this too. Okay, so something I found out super useful, you go up to this home page and you have Adobe Reader and you have Internet Browser or Chrome. So, for example, in my situation with Porsche, you could go on Porsche Classics on their parts catalog or their parts finder, and you could download their parts catalog. So, for example, this is for the 2007-2010 Cayenne 9P Alpha 108. You can see the VIN number is usually 9P, whatever. And you get parts diagrams. This is both turbos for the V8. And when you scroll down, you get parts number, how many there is in this right here, revisions of part numbers, all kinds of super useful information. For example, if you have a GTS with a clutch, and you don't have to use your phone or anything, you can just go straight onto the code reader, right? Which is very useful. There's also the remote desk for any issues you have with the code reader. You could go straight to the remote desk and make a ticket, and they help you basically. You can have your email on here. There's also in the Maxicom menu, you have services, so you could do different service, basically assign vehicles. Same thing with shop manager. This tells you if you have any updates that are due. So you say I got Acura, Chrysler, Daihatsu. These are all updates I have ready to go. Data manager, you could also take freeze frame data on this and you could convert it into PDF, and you could print it out on your computer. I think you could even print from here, which is pretty awesome. I have not messed with that, but let's go into the vehicle and do a scan for you. Okay, so we are going to go into our diagnostics menu, select Porsche, give it a second while it loads. All right, we'll do automatic selection. This is basically for any vehicle if you use the specific tab for that vehicle, and we're going to go read. This is going to pull the VIN number So there's your VIN number. You could verify. I'm just going to say okay. It's going to verify your vehicle. So it's a 9PA Cayenne. Mine's an 08, so it's up to year 2010. Yes. All right. Now you could auto scan, and it'll scan every single one. Me personally, I like to control what I'm going to be scanning. So in this instance, I have a check engine light. German. The computer is called a DME. So probably going to have an O2 sensor code. Just fine. Ooh, look, I got a few engine codes. Let's see. O2 sensor signals swapped. Bank 1, sensor 2, bank 2, sensor 2. Okay, so nice. Mixture behavior catalytic converter, bank 1, implausible. System 2 lean, bank 2 and 1, which is probably a vacuum leak, which makes sense because I just did a ton of work under there. I could have left something unplugged. So we'll go back. Now, if I want to delete the codes, I'd hit erase codes and erase them. So, as you can see, air conditioning, I had a code earlier. Let's see if it's still there. I was having issue with the, it's the part I just replaced. So right here's the air quality sensor. I still have that issue. But the blend door actuator code went away on its own, which is cool, which means I fixed it. Now, let's see. All of these are things you could scan for. What I'm trying to find is Park Assistant. Read codes. So right now I'm having an issue with the Park Assist sensor 5 front right center. Now, as you can see, I'll start this thing up, and when I put in drive, parking sensors are bad. Put in reverse, rear parking sensors are also double red. So the Park Assist system is not functioning right now. On a vehicle like this, even though it has a backup camera, it's really useful to have those park sensors. So let's investigate sensor 5 front right center. Okay, so if you count the sensors, the 5th sensor to the left right here, I kind of push it in a little bit. This car has had damage before from the previous owner. Never really bothered me because I take the car off-road. So reaching in here, I have, you can kind of see right here, I had the sensor in my hand. So let's unplug it. And would you look at that? Which, crazy, it's like almost I had planned. And bought a used sensor off eBay for $15. So let's put this in. All right. Just gotta clip that thing in and we'll see if she works. Okay, so what we are going to do now is we're gonna erase this code. Code has been erased. Now, let's see if we have parking sensors. Look at that. So let's get something close to the front, like that trash can. And the garage door. That is what I'm talking about. So basically, reasons like that, this thing pays for itself, because you could see it told me exactly what sensor was bad. I didn't even have to look at the sensors. I just scanned it and it told me. Also, you can reset oil lights. 958 Cayennes, this is a 957. You could adjust your suspension height and you could code it. There's all kinds of crazy cool stuff you could do with this. But yeah, so that's pretty much all I have right now for this code reader. The more I get to use it, maybe I'll do a more in-depth video, but I'm still a tech amateur. Like, I barely know how to use a computer. Anyways, guys, if you found this video useful, please give me a like, subscribe, and ask any questions you have in the comments. I usually answer everybody that I can. And thank you. You guys have a nice day.